Assalamu alaikum. 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumera Kamal. First, the headlines. Indian troops in their fresh acts of state terrorism martyred 12 youth in Islamabad and Shopian district of occupied Kashmir today. Christian community is celebrating Easter today. Turkey has warned France against increasing its military presence in Syria. First T20 between Pakistan and West Indies will be played in Karachi today. And other news in detail. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 12 youth during cordon and search operations in Islamabad and Shopian districts today. According to Kashmir Media Service, over 100 civilians were also injured when Indian troops used brute force and fired pellets and bullets on protesters in Drag and Korchadra areas. Meanwhile, 2-day shutdown is being observed today across the held territory against martyrdom of innocent Kashmiri youth. Call for the strike was given by the joint resistance leadership comprising Sayyid Ali Gilani, Mirwais Umar Farooq, and Muhammad Yasin Malik. The resistant leadership has asked the people to suspend businesses and other activities and offer funeral prayers in absentia for the martyr youth at 4 p.m. across the Kashmir Valley. The authorities have been suspended train and internet services in southern Kashmir districts following the killings. The Christian community is celebrating Easter today to mark the resurrection of Jesus Christ alayhi salam. Our Islamabad correspondent Fariha Hassan gives updates on the events being held in the connection with Easter. Yes, Fariha.
Yes, thank you, Samara. There is a lot of joy in the air, and we see the churches strong with families and the parks and public places as well. And just as the Christian community across the world is celebrating Easter today, the community here in Pakistan is also joyous celebrating this festival. And for the information of our listeners, let me tell you that while last 7 days were celebrated as the Holy Week, the festival formally began at 12 last night with the prayers and chorus in the churches to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ alayhi salam. And these were followed by traditional breakfast early this morning, after which the families gathered again in the churches to offer prayers, and festivities are continued there. And the priest and clergyman in their sermons, these prayers will continue till in the evening, and the priest and clergyman in their sermons will especially highlight the messages of unity, tolerance, peace, and prosperity of the country. Yes.
Thank you so much, Priya, for the update. The repatriation process of all temporarily displaced persons of South Waziristan Agency to their native homes has been completed. According to FATA Disaster Management Authority, more than 71,000 families have returned home. They have been provided 6-month ration besides other necessary commodities of life. All the TDPs of Kuram and Orakzai agencies have also returned home. A rally was taken out in Hangu today to demonstrate support to the security forces for the elimination of terrorism and maintaining peace in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and FATA. The rally organized by Pakistan Zindabad movement started from Press Club and culminated at Railway Square, where a public meeting was held. A 3-day seminar on China-Pakistan Economic Corridor will begin in Islamabad on 10th of this month. The seminar, titled CPAC, Harnessing the Opportunities and Addressing the Challenges, will highlight the challenges and opportunities CPAC provides to the businesses, industries, and people at large. The European Union has called for a probe into killing of 16 Palestinians by Israeli forces during protests in Gaza. European Union's diplomatic chief Federica Mogherini, in a statement in Brussels, said the use of live ammunition by Israeli forces should be part of an independent and transparent investigation. Meanwhile, the Doha-based International Union of Muslim Scholars has called for protests worldwide in support of Palestinians' right to return to their homes. Turkey has warned France against increasing its military presence in Syria, saying it would be an invasion. During a visit to the province of Giresun, Turkish Defense Minister Nurettin Canikli said if France intends to support terror group elements or give direct or indirect protection with armed forces, this would be a calamitous step. 22nd death anniversary of an eminent poet and lyricist Masroor Anwar is being observed today. Masroor Anwar was one of the most prominent lyricists of Pakistan film industry from 1962 to 1990. First T20 of the three-match series between Pakistan and West Indies is being played in Karachi today. The match will start at 8 p.m. Pakistan Standard Times. Adequate security arrangements have been made for the event. Special traffic after 9 years. Recently, Pakistan Super League final was held at the National Stadium in the city. The second and third matches of the series will be played on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live streaming of our video bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.